Hey, what's going on, my friends? Victor here. I want to let you know of a new coaching opportunity with me personally, and it only costs $29 per month. Now, I know that sounds like, okay, where's the catch, Vic? This seems like ridiculously low. What's the deal here? And I want to just preface this whole explanation video by saying there literally is no catch. From my heart to yours, there is no catch. This is something I felt very inspired to do, and I believe it's going to be a win for me and a win for you. So I've been coaching people in one form or another for about 10 years. And over the last 3 or 4 years, I started coaching people like you, spiritual folks. I've been helping them with things that I identified to be main areas where they could see a lot of results, a lot of big benefits, a lot of worthwhile life changes. And those 3 areas are healing. If I could help you, if I could help my clients heal, like for real, not just have some sort of imaginative breakthrough, but a real release of emotions and conditioning and old patterns and habits. If I can help them heal, it'll change their life. And I know that. We both know that. I also knew if I could help them finally trust their own intuition, their own higher self. A lot of you folks are intuitive already, but a lot of the clients I've had, they don't trust it. When it comes down to the big, important life moves, there's a lot of hesitation there. And I knew if I could help increase your intuition so it's more clear, then you would feel more confident, more comfortable listening to the awesome advice you are sending yourself at all times. I knew if I could help you follow your intuition, that would change your life or the clients' lives. And then lastly, finding and really taking seriously the life purpose, which is this sort of elusive idea, life purpose, you know, but it is a real thing. I look at your life purpose like your authentic path, your authentic self-expression. And when you can finally identify that and start doing it and feeding energy into it, that's when all the cool stuff, all the awakening benefits tend to come, in my experience, myself, and working with people. That's when the soul family comes in. You might go from being lonely, but how do you expect people to come and find you if you're not living your authentic life? When you finally start to do that, that's when the soul family starts to come out of left field. That's when the abundance comes. That's when your life shifts around into a positive way. And you also get the creative fulfillment and satisfaction knowing you're being able to express yourself freely in a way that's contributing. And those 3 things, the healing, trusting your intuition, which will help you live your purpose, and living and going all in with your purpose, that's what's going to take you from maybe, you know, you're just not happy in your life, you're dealing with some of the awakening challenges, things have not really, you know, played out the way you've hoped, but you've been on the path a while. Those 3 things will literally shift your life. And the way you've seen me, I've documented my journey on YouTube, and I'm very glad I did. Very glad I started shooting videos way earlier in my awakening, so you can all see what's possible. I'm just an example, okay? This is what I've learned, this is what I like to help people do. So the program, for only $29 a month, what does that get you? It gets you weekly live group sessions with me. And the way a group session looks like this. So it'll take place on Zoom, and always there will be a theme or a lesson, oftentimes with a hands-on workshop. It's not just me preaching. It's not about me sharing information. You already know the information. It's more about let's get together and do some work together. And if you just show up, you'll get real results, not just intellectual understanding, but like tangible breakthroughs, tangible insights, and just so many things that are practical and grounded into your reality if you show up. But anyway, I digress. They take place on Zoom. The beginning of the session will be a lesson / hands-on workshop, and then it'll be sharing and questions and answers. So if you have a question, something you're going through, that'll be the chance where you can come on up and you can work with me, you can talk to me. And then with that said, that's essentially how it's going to go. Now, sometimes my wife is going to come in and do a lesson as well, because she's, whether you see her or not, she's as good of a coach as I am. You just don't see her on social media. But whenever we do our projects, like run retreats, even my past coaching programs have involved my wife, Pattie, heavily, because she is an expert in things that I'm not. and she can help you do things that I can't. For example, she's really good at helping you connect with the plants, not psychedelics so much, but like the plant consciousness, of like the different plants like rose and cacao. And she also just has a lot of wisdom to share. She's been on this path just as long as me, and she's got a different perspective. And a lot of people even say at the retreats when we meet them, though, I came for Pattie. I like Pattie. So just so you know, if you like Pattie, Pattie will be heavily involved in the program as well. So you got the weekly coaching sessions with me or Pattie. You also have a private online community, not using Facebook or social media. It's something awesome. It's called School, SKOOL. And when you get into the program, what you'll see is there's a calendar with all the upcoming live sessions. You'll see all the past recordings. So if you can't come to a live session, no big deal. They're all recorded and put up there. And then you'll see the community with all the clients to engage with. And all of this is only $29 per month, but this price is not going to last. This is my introductory price, just so you know. This is going to be a limited time offer. I'm doing it really inexpensively because I want this thing to really just reach as many people as possible, quite honestly. A lot of you have been watching me for years on YouTube, and I've done coaching, on and off for years in various forms, but never have I made my program and sort of my workshops and me available to so many people in this way. So I'm very excited, and if you want to check it out, there's maybe some more details I missed, put them down below the video. But the way it is, again, there's no nonsense here. It's $29 a month. You can cancel whenever you want. There's no commitment. You can cancel yourself from like the online software. You don't even have to feel guilty emailing me saying, hey, I gotta go. No hard feelings. I want it to be like really just really good business. There's full transparency. $29 a month, you get everything I said and more. I forgot some stuff. In fact, what's coming to mind, actually, some of the things I forgot are some bonuses. For example, one of the things a lot of people have said they liked about my retreats is the morning Kundalini yoga hybrid sessions. I say hybrid because I have an eclectic style. I have these like routines I would take all the people through involving Kundalini yoga, bioenergetics, breathwork, and even some qigong and things like that. I weave it together into a follow-along routine that you can follow every day just to get into the zone, to get into your flow. I put a couple of those on the site as well. Also, we're going to be doing every month a more of a formal transformational ceremony. I'm so sorry, I forgot all this stuff, including but not limited to somatic release breathwork. We'll be doing that at least 4 or 5 times a year together online. Past life regressions, future life progressions, using the QHHT technique, automatic writing, online cacao ceremonies, online, just different things like that. Every month is going to be more of a longer, formal, transformational workshop, which used to make up the bulk of my coaching programs. And then in addition to that, again, there's every week with me or Pattie doing more of like a mini session involving everything I said and more. So there's a lot going on, my friends. And here's the deal. The way this is, it's not built in a way that you have to show up every week. Otherwise, it's a waste. It's not like that. I've had a coach for many years. I pay him $1,500 a month. And you know what? Maybe once in a while, I get something out of the sessions, but it's worth it to me for those occasions when I really need it, when I really need Doug. He's there, and I have that support in my life. So this is not built in a way where I want you dependent on these weekly sessions. If you come to all of them, fantastic. I will love it. And if you come to some of them, cool. If you come once in a great while, okay. And that's why I made it only $29 a month. So it's a no-brainer. You have finally some legit experienced awakening support and guidance, not just from me, but also from the community. And also you have a very proven way that I've tried on thousands of people in many different forms to really shift your life. We will do group healing workshops where it's not just learning, you're healing, you're letting go, you're crying, you're yelling right there on the session. We will do things to help you connect more deeply with your intuition that you will notice, and you will carry this into your life. And by God, I will help you find your life purpose. That is a promise, okay? That is what I was put here to do, is help other people like you come in to their power. And that's what this is all about. It's only $29 a month. As you can see, I'm very, very pumped up about this. I feel on fire about it, in fact, and I just can't wait. So there's a button down below. You can just click it, you put in your details, and get right into the program. And love to see you at the next session, my friend. Have an amazing day. Thank you for listening. Much love to you all. Peace.